It's more fucking madness.
What's this shit? Where am I? Let's see what it says.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Mad as Go. Today I would like to talk about a war that's been going on for decades with minimal effect. The war on drugs. This is a war that goes on all around the Western world and even in some other countries. It's such a pointless war just because of its execution. See, take their ads for example. You've seen them on the television. You know those really flashy things that look more like something out of a movie instead of reality, which they should be showing? That's the problem with your campaigns. They don't show reality. The ecstasy one, it's a guy in a nightclub bouncing around, everything going fucking crazy, and it just looks like a sick cartoon. So a young kid's gonna watch that, totally miss the point and go, that looks cool. And that's going to just entice them to do the drug. What you should show is the reality. Pick someone who uses ecstasy, who sits in their room by themselves, does the pill and passes out and goes basically brain dead. No cuts, no frills, reality. Show a kid that, he'll fucking shit his pants and he'll never want to go near it. You do that for any sort of drug, show the worst effects, reality, no cuts, no flashy gimmicks, they're going to shit their pants. And if they don't, then maybe they were made to do drugs and you should just fucking let them do it. If they're gonna fucking kill themselves, let them do it. Maybe lock them up somewhere so they don't hurt anyone. I mean, I don't think anyone on the planet would see the reality version of what happens when you do ice and then be enticed to do it. And if they are, shoot them in the fucking face because they're fucking retarded. There is no good outcome from that. But the way you guys do it in the government, you think, oh, we'll just scare them with flashy images. No, it just looks cool. You've made the drug look cool. Show the reality and it's fucking miserable. I mean, the weed ones are just hilarious. It's a guy just kind of distant from the world. Most people watched that and just went, that guy's an emo, he's not even a smoker. If you showed someone actually smoking to the point they got fucked up and just passing out or losing all motor function and falling over, people will go, fuck, that shit is serious. But no, you make it look more like a fucking sitcom. And the funny thing about their execution with the actual physical war against drugs is hilarious because they send these little SWAT team groups out to go after one shipment. So when you watch the news later that night, oh look, we caught a big shipment of drugs. While you spent all those resources and hours getting that one shipment, another 7 just like it were made and distributed and were killing people. What if you're going to use force to get rid of drugs instead of education and spreading the knowledge and maybe, I don't know, outlawing things like Nicki Minaj? I mean, I heard Nicki Minaj and I want to do crack now. So that's your fault. You created the demand by letting that shit through. It's funny. They censor Cannibal Corpse. I mean, at least it's creative. At least it's making something different. But something monotonous and stupid can get through. And that's what I find funny, man. Like, it's the same with the war on drugs because you always see weed and like coke in that. You don't often see like amphetamines in that, which is like the really bad one, you know, the one you'd probably want to get rid of first. And a lot of people are going to say, but heroin's a lot worse. Well, heroin's just opium modified. So you can't ever get rid of that. Opium's a natural source. Opium will always exist. You can't get rid of heroin. I don't care how many shipments you get rid of. It will always be there. Amphetamines, derived from plants, all you need is some household chemicals, you can whip that together. And ice and all that, that's just a different version of amphetamine. So that will always be around. And marijuana, I mean, come on, please. Why even try with that? Weed is its slang term. Why is it called that? Because of the way it grows. Think of dandelions. They just ping, 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 ping out of nowhere. They just need one seed to drop, a bit of water and life source, and off they go. It's the same with weed. So when you catch like, we got 12 ton of weed, no one fucking cares. Anyone who smokes or knows anything about marijuana is just laughing at you going, dude, probably like 10 feet over there's probably another like 28 fucking thousand ton. So we're just laughing at you and your silly effects and you're just, that's all it is. It's just flashy effects. Oh, we have helicopters, we have SWAT teams, we have helmets and guns. Oh, we're so edgy and we're actually doing something instead of actually coming up with a different solution considering this one hasn't worked for decades, but we just keep trying the same thing. Why? Because why think? Oh my God. When your government is failing, how do you have fucking faith in your society? Riddle me that, bitches. I'll see you on the potato side.